walking through historical downtown, and some guys invited me to steak night.
I had the opportunity to go to Japan last summer, and I got to watch a tea ceremony and make a beautiful documentary about it. Going to Seoul on the weekends.
The basketball games are really fun, and getting to shoot at halftime or after the game for free tuition. I never made it, but it would have been nice.
Has to be my freshman year when I joined my org APO outside Omega, which is an honors theater sorority fraternity, and I've made some of my best friends in that org, and I've just loved everyone in it.
Being involved with the campus rec, I love just being able to spend time with my friends and get a workout in between shifts.
One of my favorites happened like literally on this walkway. I was leading our MLK annual march. I gave a little speech and then we were all walking to LBJ, marching and chanting, and it was just a really nice time.
Winning homecoming king.
The people that I've met, I feel like all of these people will be my lifelong friends, and all the memories that we have created, I will cherish for a long time.
My favorite memory of Texas State is getting here for the first time and seeing just, this is real. This isn't just some dream.
We stuck in a comfort zone. You might think I'm scared in the dark. Don't show me off, don't let's go cool. I'm like you're the eye of the storm, scared to move on. But I like the air when the wind blows. When the sky falls down, rushing in circles, tossing and turning my heart. I know you want me, but lately we stuck in a comfort zone. Drive you crazy, finding ways to slowly get under your skin too. No, you're better than just comfortable. We stuck in a comfort zone. 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 We stuck in a comfort zone.
Oh my goodness, so many shout outs.
I'm gonna give a shout out to my roommate, Timothy White. Man's killing it. He deals with all the noise I make, all the food I make, all the alarms I set off. He's my boy. I want to give a shout out to Sarah Hernisian, my sculpture professor. She was really great in helping me transition from just photography as an art form to 3D media, and she gave me a really good introduction to it, and I'll remember her forever.
Professor Villagrant for Intro to PR, and Dr. Clay Craig for Intro to Advertising. Both of them are just absolutely amazing,
I really want to shout out my dad for always supporting me. I really couldn't have done it without you, Dad.
I want to give a shout out to my mentor, Kayla Rogers. She's been with me since literally like my second month being here. And so she's just so consistently kind and she always listens. So I'm really thankful for her.
Big shout out to my parents and my family.
I'd like to give a shout out to all my friends, Jediah, Sammy, Bree, and Destiny.
Shout out to my parents, shout out to Dr. McMahon, learned a lot from him.
I would like to give a shout out to that professor, Professor Jeff Carr.
I would want to give a shout out to my parents. They've encouraged me through this whole journey. They've been super supportive of me, changing my majors. And
Got to go to my fraternity. I love Pike, been there since day one. I'm so proud of him.
My boy Colton Gibson in the School of Journalism. I'm really proud of him. I know he's going to go on to do a lot of good things in sports.
I want to give a shout out to Mr. Smickley, John Smickley, and Dr. Gilbert Martinez.
To my mom and dad, love you guys.
May I have your attention, please? The ceremony is about to begin. Graduates, please take your seats at this time. Thank you for your attendance. May I have your attention, please? The ceremony is about to begin. Graduates, please take your seats at this time. Thank you for your attendance. May
This is the sound of one voice, one spirit, one voice, the sound of one who makes us
Please be seated. Good morning. Oh goodness, I know it's Saturday in the morning here, but Regent Flores, I think they could do a little better than that. Let's try to pump up the volume on that one. Good morning. Yes. What a great day to be a Bobcat. Welcome to those of you here in Strahan Arena on the beautiful San Marcos campus, and to those of you joining us from around the world via live video stream. And for our alumni in the audience, welcome home. I'm Dr. Cynthia Hernandez. I'm the Vice President for Student Success here at Texas State, and I will serve as your MC for today's ceremony. To our degree candidates, families, and friends, it is my pleasure to offer you this special tribute as we celebrate 125 years at Texas State University.
Because here, a great deal began for me some 38 years ago on this campus. Here the seeds were planted from which grew my firm conviction that for the individual, education is the path to achievement and fulfillment.
Our story began 125 years ago with a dream to educate, inspire, and build a stronger Texas. Growing from a single building on a windswept hill, we've overcome challenges with courage and imagination and set our sights ever higher.
We're not really going to get uptight about it. We've had a motto all year long. We're going to do our best. We're not going to sweat the rest. Winning will take care of itself.
To the 10-5 touchdown, Bobcats.
A legacy of students using their talents and putting in the work to make the world a better place in ways great and small.
How many bright youngsters have been discovered, inspired, who might otherwise have been ignored? How many families have fulfilled the dream of college for their children?
We've pushed the envelope, grown beyond what our founders could have imagined. We've embraced the future, found strength by breaking new ground, and never forgotten the most precious values that unite our people across the years. Curiosity and generosity, dedication and drive. We've expanded our worldview, and we've reached beyond our borders to be a positive force around the globe. Watch the growth of our institution, of our community, and you see us bringing the promise of America to life. Our roots, so humble in the beginning, now bear fruit that flourishes around the world.
For this entire land of ours, it is the most important door that will ever open, the door to education.
This is our legacy, creating opportunities for a better future today, tomorrow, and for the next 125 years.
What a wonderful tribute to this place we hold so dear. Every time I watch this video, tears well up in my eyes and pride swells in my chest as I think about how I get to be a part of the legacy, how we get to be a part of the legacy that is creating opportunities for a better future today, tomorrow, and for the next 125 years. Students, during your time here, you have had the opportunity to learn, to serve, to love, and to trust. And today we sit here as a Bobcat community to celebrate yet another milestone in your Texas State journey. I also want to take a moment to thank you for contributing to our great university. Texas State is a special place because of each and every one of you. I hope that you will continue to add to the legacy of your alma mater, using our shared values as guideposts after graduation, which include embracing a welcoming spirit, practicing integrity, civility, compassion, and respect, creating a sense of belonging across unique communities, identities, ideas, and contributions, and dedicating to a life of service and leadership for the public good. As we talk about service at this time, I would like to recognize a special group of people joining us here today. If able, would all United States active military personnel, veterans, and ROTC students who are graduating and those in the audience today, please stand so that we may show our appreciation to you for your service. Now will you all please rise for the singing of the national anthem led by Caitlin Segarra. Gentlemen are asked to remove their caps and hats.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and home of the brave?
Please be seated. This is a very happy and important occasion for us at Texas State, for our degree candidates and for their families and for their friends. Before we begin, I'd like to introduce distinguished guests joining me on the platform this morning. Please welcome Dr. Andrew Nelson Avery and Mr. John S. Avery Sr., who will be honored later in the ceremony today. And representing the Texas State University System Board of Regents, please welcome Texas State University Distinguished Alumnus Vice Chairman Dionisio Don Flores. Let me now introduce guests and administrators seated on the platform. I ask that you please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Dr. Julie Lessiter, Vice President for the Round Rock Campus. Dr. Shreek Mandayam, Vice President for Research. Sandy Pantlick, Vice President for Marketing and Communications. Dr. John Fleming, Dean of the College of Fine Arts and Communication. Dr. Michael O'Malley, Dean of the College of Education. Dr. Gary Said, Dean of the College of Health Professions. Dr. Andrea Galato, Dean of the Graduate College, and our President of the Texas State Alumni Association. Please welcome them all. To honor today's graduating class, we're especially pleased that the Texas State Ceremonial Brass will offer some special music. Now, for our audience and members who may be new to Texas State, there's going to be a moment in the compilation where the ensemble will play Deep in the Heart of Texas. The Texans know what to do with this song, right? We're clapping the 3 times, but we like to add our own little Texas State twist, and we ask you to join along. Graduates and distinguished guests, the Texas State Ceremonial Brass. Thank you all for that very wonderful music. At this time, I am pleased to introduce the President of Texas State University, Dr. Kelly Danfus. President Danfus.
Thank you, Dr. Hernandez, and congratulations to the Texas State University graduating class of 2024. Congratulations. We had a bit of an Instagram filter going on up there. I thought that was going to hide all my wrinkles, but I guess they fixed that. Thank you all, technical crew. What an honor it is to gather with you, our newest alumni, along with your family and friends to commemorate this milestone achievement. You know, it's always a great day to be a Bobcat, but it's especially so today as we take this time to celebrate you and all you've done. It's hard to imagine that this day could get any better, but to add to the excitement, you are graduating during Texas State's 125th anniversary, which we officially kicked off on May 10th, our Founders Day. The first class graduated from Southwest Texas Normal School, which is now Texas State, in May 1904 with 32 graduates. Since we were originally a teachers' college, they all graduated with teaching certificates. And I thought it would be fun to share a few words written by a 1904 graduate who was also the class editor for the university yearbook. There may be a few sentiments you can relate to as well. Here's what she wrote. "We have worked hard, but now we may forget the tired minds and bodies, the pleasures denied, the perplexities and the discouragements, and remember only that the year has brought us a broader vision, a higher standard of manhood and womanhood. May this first senior class be not the last in sincere and earnest service wherever duty may call. That first senior class was definitely not the last. Since that time, more than 250,000 Bobcats have graduated from this great university. The theme of our 125th year, which you saw earlier in the video, is the legacy of tomorrow. For those first 32 graduates, you are their legacy. They believed in what their university can become. Could you imagine coming there and being the first class? There's only one building, and figure out, like, I'm going to invest myself in this university that doesn't even exist yet. They came here, built a legacy, and you're that fulfillment. They believed in what their university could become, and you are that belief personified. And with your graduation today, you are building the legacy for those who will follow. Now, legacies take many forms. Perhaps, like me, you were the first in your family to earn a degree, paving the way for others. Simply your dedication to your studies, burning the midnight oil and going the extra mile have inspired others as well. Many of you have left your mark on our campuses through involvement in student organizations, volunteering, academics, and athletics. Others have mastered the art of balancing work and education and family and personal life without showing unwavering determination. Regardless of the path that led you to this moment, you are now forever a part of our Bobcat story, which is your Bobcat story. Now it is time to lead the way. Together as graduates, you are writing the first chapter of our next 125 years, and I hope that you will continue to be a part of Texas State's enduring legacy to create a brighter, stronger tomorrow for our students, for our communities, for our state, and beyond. No pressure, though. I know that you are up to the task. Family members and friends in the audience, I know as you cheer for your loved one today, you will be reminded of all the challenges that they overcame while they were here. And you will marvel, I hope, how different they are today compared to the day that you left them here in our keeping. Thank you for believing in what we are doing here at Texas State. We have enjoyed so much partnering with you through this process. Now, graduates, I know that today feels like you were ending a chapter in your life, but you are also beginning a new chapter. This new chapter is life after Texas State. That's why we refer to today's ceremony as commencement, as you commence into that next part of your life. As you prepare for this next chapter in your journey, I hope that you will draw upon the lessons you have learned during your time here at Texas State. And while I certainly hope you remember the lessons that you learned in the classroom, I hope even more that you remember the things you learned outside of the classroom as well. These lessons have prepared you well to change the world that you will soon enter. You learn, for example, how to lead, and by doing so, you learn the value of honesty, integrity, diligence, and teamwork. You learned how to respect others who look or believe or act or think differently than you do. Most of all, though, you learned that you have grit, that you are resilient, and that you are optimistic. You know that you can do most anything that you put your mind to. Those same qualities were valued by our most esteemed Texas State graduate, Lyndon Baines Johnson, who served as the 36th President of these United States and whose voice you heard earlier today. LBJ worked his way through school, participated in debate and campus politics, and edited the school newspaper. He graduated with a Bachelor of Science degree and a teaching certificate in August of 1930. President Johnson believed that you can achieve whatever you set your mind towards doing. He surrounded himself with people to whom he referred as can-do people. These were people who got stuff done. And he would give mementos to his valued staff members that had the words can-do inscribed on them. In the book LBJ, the Can-Do President, Luann Atkins Temple writes, when LBJ says he's a can-do man or she's a can-do woman, he was offering his highest praise. He meant that he admired that person for setting out a job and doing it well. Being a can-do person is not just about succeeding, it's also about continuing to try no matter how tough the odds. The story of LBJ is a story of a man who in angry, troubled times never quit struggling to solve his country's problems and never gave up on his dreams of making it a better place for all of its citizens. LBJ was indeed a can-do man. Students, this ceremony today symbolizes what we believe about you, that you can do it because you did do it. LBJ's lesson to us today is that the first step to achieving your goal is to first believe that you can. The next step is to literally begin taking steps towards achieving your goal. As you walk away from here today, even on your way to jump into the San Marcos River, I encourage you to visualize each step being a step towards your new goals. And I pray that you feel what we feel, that you are ready to take those next steps. Now, there will be times when you feel defeated, like there's no way you can do it. And I promise you, everyone in this room, up here on the stage and out there in the audience, has faced those moments. One of your fellow graduates, Shannon Yumi Belcher, shared her story of challenges with me. Shannon is receiving her PhD in school improvement today, and she is living proof that anything is possible with a can-do attitude. Shannon is not only a first-generation Japanese-American woman scholar, she is also a single parent of 3 young children. Shannon says that earning her PhD is her greatest accomplishments. There were a lot of sleepless nights along the way, but she hopes her success will serve as an example for others to reach beyond what they thought was possible. Shannon says she's grateful for the support of her chair, Dr. Khaled Arar, and her partner Justin, her 3 children, and her mom. Shannon wrote, "As I walk across the stage today, I can courageously say, we did it." Stories like this are a reminder of why our faculty and staff do what we do. It's also a great reminder that while so many of you make this look easy, college is actually pretty hard. Like Shannon, you are all can-do students. Shannon, will you stand for a moment so we can recognize you? Thank you so much. Congratulations. My friends, when your faith in yourself reaches its lowest ebb, and there will be times when it does, think back on all your accomplishments and your time at Texas State with joy and with pride. Those memories will sustain you in your pursuit of your next big accomplishment. I'm reminded in this moment of another one of Texas State's graduates who sang a song once about a rodeo guy who was in San Antonio. And he was going to get up in the morning. He lost his saddle and lost his girlfriend and a wife, and he had broken his leg. But he's going to go to Amarillo in the morning and ride in that rodeo. And he'd be looking for 8 when they pull that gate, and he hopes that judge ain't blind. Like George Strait and like that cowboy, don't give up. Just as you counted on so many people to get here today, so many people are now counting on you, and you may be wondering, who in their right mind would put their hope in me? I invite you to look no further than this arena. Our faculty, our staff, your family members, people in this community, in this state, in this country, and around the world are placing their hopes now in you. All of us are depending on you to make this world better, and we know that you can do it. As my favorite American poet asks, are you ready for it? All right, I think you are. My hope is that, like LBJ, you will show the world that Texas State graduates are not only do well, but they also do good. Nothing could make me prouder as your president to see you do that. Students, on behalf of the entire Texas State community, thank you for choosing Texas State to be part of your journey. As you walk across the stage today, Vice President for Texas State Global, Dr. Tilasuva Kumaran, will present you with a challenge coin with a special 125th anniversary theme. This is a token of your achievement and a reminder that you are part of something bigger than you are, bigger than yourself. We are so proud of you, and we can't wait to watch you do. As you go forth from here, remember, once a Bobcat, always a Bobcat. I hope Texas State will always feel like home to you. Congratulations and Godspeed, Texas State class of 2024. Congratulations. fun stuff begins. Before we officially confer degrees and present diplomas, we have a special addition to today's ceremony. It is my privilege to honor two extraordinary visionaries who also happen to be brothers. The contributions of John Avery Sr. and Dr. Andrew Nelson Avery have been nothing short of transformational for Texas State. Because of their vision, support, and generosity, we are growing Texas State campus in Round Rock, poised to thrive over the next decade. I know for many of you here today, the campus has been life-changing. It's hard to believe that the Round Rock campus we know and love today began only in 1996 as a collection of several temporary buildings in the back of a high school. In 2003, the Avery brothers and their family donated 101 acres of land to Texas State so that a permanent Round Rock campus could be established to serve that area. The donated land had been in the Avery family for 6 generations, dating back to Arvid Nelson's arrival in the United States from Sweden in 1854, is valued at $2.85 million. The first permanent building on the Round Rock campus opened in 2005 and was appropriately named in the family's honor, the Avery Building. There have been many firsts since then. Today, there are 3 beautiful educational and administration buildings with construction scheduled to start this year on another classroom building, and a new life sciences incubator to serve the Round Rock area in North Austin. The Round Rock campus is already known as home to some of the most outstanding health profession programs in the country, and our goal is to expand that reputation to other academic areas as well. This fall semester, for example, we are launching 10 new degree programs at Round Rock, bringing the total to 26. And the campus will celebrate its first ever freshman class. We just had our new student orientation a couple weeks ago, and it was great to see freshmen on that Round Rock campus. We're building the foundation to enable students to start and complete a degree on that campus. This is the legacy of John and Nelson Avery and their family. As you can imagine, we are not the first to honor the impact of these visionaries and servant leaders. They have been recognized many times over for their leadership, philanthropy, innovation, and service. Let me introduce each of them to you. John Avery Sr. practiced law in Austin for 34 years before moving his law practice to Round Rock in 2004. He's a founding member of the Greater Round Rock Community Foundation and has served the Round Rock community as a board member for several organizations, including the YWCA of Greater Williamson County, Old Settlers Association of Williamson County, and Williamson County Economic Development Partnership of the Round Rock Chamber of Commerce. His brother Nelson Avery has nearly 27 years experience in higher education as a healthcare educator and program administrator. He served as a professor and director of occupation and environmental medicine for the University of Texas Medical Branch in Galveston, and as associate dean for development for the Texas A&M Health Science Center in Round Rock. He also held a joint appointment as a clinical professor in the primary care and rural medicine department at Texas A&M Health Science Center and as director of the preventative medicine residency program. Prior to entering academia, he had his own medical practice in Austin. John and Nelson Avery have built an endearing legacy for Texas State and for the Round Rock community. They are truly can-do people, and we're so proud to bestow on them both an honorary doctorate from Texas State University this morning. John and Nelson, may I ask you to please step forward. Change his mind. Gentlemen, by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of Texas State University System and the faculty of Texas State University, I confer upon John S. Avery Sr. and Dr. Andrew Nelson Avery the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters with all the rights, privileges, and responsibility thereunto. Congratulations, gentlemen. Close the two seats. One of the things I cherish most about being a Bobcat is that we truly are a family, and that makes the next part of this ceremony even more poignant for me. This morning's presentation of diplomas for bachelor's candidates will include degrees offered posthumously to Emily Guyona and Skylar Torben, who are members of the class of 2024 who passed away too soon. We celebrate their achievements and enduring legacies by honoring them today, and their families will receive their diploma covers in just a few moments. I'd like to tell you a bit about both of them. Emily's mom shared with me that she was incredibly talented and dedicated to graphic design. She described Emily as creative and innovative, and she said she always thought outside the box. Emily was also known for her kindness and had a thirst for education, was involved in cheer and volleyball and basketball. Her friends described Emily as genuine, creative, compassionate, free-spirited, adventurous, humble, and a supportive friend. Her presence and energy were gifts that her loved ones will cherish forever. Skylar Torben passed away in April of this year, and we recognize with a Bachelor's of Exercise Science. Skylar's family shared that she embraced every day with a joyful spirit. They said her passion for helping others, especially with those with special needs, guided her academic journey and fueled her determination to succeed against all odds. Skylar's love for life, her ability to find joy in the simplest moments, and her unwavering commitment to bettering herself and others continue to inspire us. The families of Emily and Skylar will receive their diplomas at the beginning of the presentation of bachelor's degrees. And now I invite Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs, Pranesh Aswath, to the podium for the certification and conferring of degrees. Provost Aswath.
Good morning. Texas State will hold 3 commencement ceremonies this week. In this morning's ceremony, we are recognizing candidates in the Graduate College, the College of Fine Arts and Communication, the College of Education, and the College of Health Professions. We will now begin conferring degrees. Will all of our candidates please stand and remain standing? The academic hood that is worn by recipients of doctoral and master's degrees includes colored velvet that signifies the degree earned. The special lining in the hood represents the school colors of Texas State University. Worn by some baccalaureate candidates, the maroon and gold solid cords signify specially noted in the commencement program. In addition, crystal medallions worn by these candidates signify the Honors College designation. President Damphus, on behalf of the faculty, the college deans, and the Dean of the Graduate College, I'm pleased to certify to you that the qualified candidates have completed all requirements for the various degrees. We recommend that their degrees be conferred.
Now, upon recommendation of the faculty, the deans, and Provost Aswath, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Texas State University system and by the state of Texas, I hereby award to you these various degrees with all the associated rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Please be seated. We will now proceed to the diploma presentation for our doctoral graduates. Daniel Schumacher, manager of KTSW radio station and senior lecturer of journalism and mass communication, will serve as our reader. Will our doctoral graduates, their research professors, and the appropriate individuals please take their places for the presentation at this time.
Respect for the dignity of this commencement ceremony, and out of consideration for the comfort and safety of all audience members, we ask that guests refrain from using air horns and other noise makers for the calling of the graduate names. Also, all graduates and guests are asked to please stay throughout the presentation. Shannon Yumi Belcher, Doctor of Philosophy, major in School Improvement, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Miguel Guajardo. Paul F. English, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Adult, Professional, and Community Education, will be hooded by the research professor, Dr. Jeremy Bajonos. Miguel Garcia III, Doctor of Philosophy, major in School Improvement, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Miguel Guajardo. Melissa Garza, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Developmental Education, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Emily J. Summers. Thurmagene Jones, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Adult, Professional, and Community Education, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Clarena Larota. Michael Tremaine Perkins, Doctor of Philosophy, major in School Improvement, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Rolf Strobar. Jarrell DeMarcus Routs, Doctor of Philosophy, major in School Improvement, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Miguel Guajardo. Please join me in extending another round of applause for our doctoral graduates. We will now recognize graduates receiving master's degrees. Megan Elizabeth Stonish. Kyung Jenny Kim. Raquel Vasquez. Naima Naisa Nino. Eliza Beth Castillo. Janet Montemayor. Jaime Alvarado. Juan Angel Romero. Beverly Scarlett Lemus Carrillo. Elizabeth A. Arriaga Estrada. Andrea Spencer. Sydney Johnson. Ashley M. Davidson. Francisco Dionisio. Clarissa Arredondo. Myra Edith Madrigal. Julissa Heel. Rocio Torres. Raquel Cavazos Castillo. Francisca Elizabeth Rodriguez. Amanda Reyes. Jordan Faith Matthews. Taylor Delane Hopkins. Sarah L. Zaro. Zoe Marie Pitts. Samantha Homiller. Stephanie Faith Gutierrez. Kylie L. Cantu. Victoria J. Trevino. Prasanna Kamleshbai Patel. Priska Aluchi Chukwuemeka. Emmanuel Zigmont. McKenna B. Callahan. Alexis Sky Regner. Nancy Celeste Toledo. Matthew William Allen. Abigail Wonneberger Bell. Jack Champton Fisher. Lauren Faith Lockery. Hugo Sergio Reyes. Stephanie Michelle Bajic. Aisha Sarah Jane Cox. Karen Valerie Garcia. Michaela Renee Lopez. Danielle Raylyn Korn. McKay Alexandria Bloxam. Emily Ann Field. Catherine N. Sleeper. Madison Gooden. Estevan Guerrero Ortiz. Julia Bayi Berg. Nick Amada. Krista D. Plaster. Summer Hope Ladd. Megan Kenning. Sarai Vasquez Hernandez. Titan Daly Page. Elizabeth Ben. Janae Ariana Garner. Tomas Joel Pineda. Ifedola Murea Olua Oaiye. Our final presentation will be to recognize graduates receiving baccalaureate degrees. The family of Emily Nicole Guyona will receive her diploma. Now, the family of Skylar Lorraine Torben will receive her diploma. Toby Michael Neersman. Naomi, pause. Excuse me, pardon me. Toby Michael Neersman. Naomi Alvarado. John A. Sosetto, magna cum laude. Dylan Robert McDonald. Nitzia Figueroa. Callie J. Eaton. Elijah E. De La Cruz. William Benjamin Sokoff. Faith Sidney Davis. Alia Marie Maza. Mary A. Bars. Chandel Nielsen. George Solis Jr. Homer Perez Jr. Davis Powell. Jetty Godwin. Colin Emil McCraw. Gabriella Arvizu. Taylor N. Hilgar, magna cum laude. Chloe Pham. Christian Avila Hernandez. James Klingel, cum laude. Kendall Lacey. Kaylin Breon Robinson. Emily Ray Curry. Jose Armando Garcia. Emmanuel J. Garcia. Zachary James Jones. Colton Ray Gibson. Austin Tanner Hogan. Aria Jean Rincon. Braden Witt. Leslie Angelica Bolware. Beatrice Brooks. Kyle G. Swope. Ethan Valencia. Michael LaParlamento. Luke Applewhite. Riley Sue McDermott. Amir Rimpson. Ali Alassi. Nayani Colleen Thomas. Blake M. Transu. Sydney K. Amel, summa cum laude. Charles L. Daniel. Joshua Darius Chambers. Ashley C. Castellon. Medea Brisa Prosapio, summa cum laude. Taylor Pelly. Michaela Daniels, summa cum laude. Maylin Williamson. Reese William Largent, cum laude. Presley Ava Gressick. Logan Gordon, cum laude. Taylor Ann Bellamini. Anthony Justin Williams. Price Kempe Yarnashek. Noah V. Perez. Kobe K. Ibarra. Damaris Llanos Largo. Matthew Ryan McDaniel. Shelby Nicole Stovall. Ali Zlatkin. Sarah Danielle Cavazos, cum laude. Dana Braga. Damon Brown. Kayla Young, summa cum laude. James Cameron Albright. Wesley Ann Krager. Ryan K. MacArthur, summa cum laude. Bianca Angelique Thomas. Gia Idalis Anzora. Tyler Harris. Adeline J. Grant. Zainab Raed, cum laude. Crispina Harris, magna cum laude. Sean Compton, summa cum laude. Abigail Diane Ball, cum laude. Alana Valdez, cum laude. Isaiah Whitehead, summa cum laude. Jacqueline Elizabeth Chin. Sabrina Mendoza. Joseph Davis Cavooti, magna cum laude. Corey Mitchell. Ariel Desiree Banga, cum laude. Holden Michael Wright Clarkson. John Connor Turnbow. Kirsten Guerrero. Prakash Shahi. Amber Daniela Vasquez. Alyssa Denise Tamayo. Anthony Kent Trevino. Christopher Cardenas. Wyatt Stone Denham. Neva Shuley. Merle A. Buller. Amber V. Alvarado. Alexandra Marissa Garza. Wyatt Pierce McCarthy, magna cum laude. Natalie M. Meyer. Layla Habash. Ariana Desiree Perez. Charlie Moore. Paloma Moran Gonzalez. Christina Alba Martinez. Chastity Noe Wind, cum laude. Grace Abigail Harrison. Genevieve Bowman. Regis Christopher Barber Jr. Mandy Flores. Brady William Meek. Maureen Grifo, cum laude. Brianna M. Archer. Adonica Osorio. Carson Lyons. Carla Acosta. Cameron A. Child. Taylor Alexis Baum, cum laude. Mackenzie Renee Miller. Gabriel Alexander Bisme, summa cum laude. Baja Sol Boyd. Alexander Michael Free. Irion Owens. Andrea L. Salazar. Riley McKenna Patrick, cum laude. Jessica Yusefi, magna cum laude. Alyssa Brittany Cohey, summa cum laude. Bella Amesqua. Fallon Maley Huff. Jacob I. Soto, cum laude. Michaela Williams, magna cum laude. Michaela Baez. Julius A. Barco. Jacob Cummings. Joshua Matthew Gonzalez. Ivan Ayala. Krista Jean Brewer. Kelly Claire Jones. Ricardo Barrera. Arlette Cassandra Durantes. Hannah D. Berry. Catriana Ari Lopez. Catherine Rose Bazan, cum laude. Alicia Santos Garcia Anton. Michaela Brian Williams. Lexi Kristen Lynn De La Rosa, magna cum laude. Joanna Avila. Brian Vin Wynn, magna cum laude. Isabella R. Uls. Devin Dene Perez. Jessica A. Zapata. Sandra Mariela Lainez. Leticia Ariana Escamilla. Kyla Ronell McCoy, cum laude. Gabriel Kelly. Novalie Gomez. Emily Palma. Henry E. Carpenter. Garrett Gutierrez. Jada Mackay Green. Allison Case. Miranda S. McNerney. Chase Ritchie. Peyton Elizabeth Ringstaff. Keandre Marcus Stevenson. Kaylee E. Plaire. Mariah Dominique Eskew. Celeste Marie Cerda. Kylie M. Hall, magna cum laude. Claudia Dominguez. Alexandra Cotton. Jasmine Hernandez. Benjamin David Rose. Ella Ray Niendorf, cum laude. Catherine Simpson. Fernando Rangel Jr. Gage Edward Averett. Patrick A. Rhodes. Zachary Ryan Smith. Chandler Brooke Corsi, magna cum laude. Morgan Smith, magna cum laude. Janae Bailey. Christopher Ryan Villanueva. Lauren E. Kirk. Cameron Wisher. Alexandria Marie Best, magna cum laude. Taylor Witten. Robert Keith Bernard III. Lauren Wynn. Angelina Campos. Chisabaum Jordan Okiki Onuara. Avery Linder Byers. Cameron Leal. Holly Hollingworth. Marina Cano. Ariel Nicole Long. Nicholas Wilson Berenstecker. Madison Lane Garrett. Alyssa R. Rodriguez. Saj Diaz. Logan Dean Rendon. David Joel Castaneda. Cameron Morgan Pearsall, magna cum laude. Sophia Solka, summa cum laude. Jacob Alexander Morales. Alexis Cheyenne Evans. Asia Elizabeth Dean. Christian Hernandez Contreras. Alessa Luna. Kiera Ashton. Ethan Buckley. Chloe Renee Lynn Baker. Belen Villarreal. Alyssa Luna. Elana Yaffe. Rachel Olea. Hunter D. Rodriguez. Kaylee Marie Cavazos. Evan Cannon. Sarah Clements, magna cum laude. Rhea Thacker. Brendan Genenbacher. Sage Renee Ostendorf. Nicholas Michael Voss, magna cum laude. Brody Cade Baker, summa cum laude. Matthew Jorge Nellor. Marcus Anthony Rosario. Jewel Ogamibe, cum laude. Justin K. Wan. Alexis Gardner. Madison Melissa Medlin. Paige E. Shipley Green, cum laude. Hannah Earls. Ivy Nicole Nixon. Rachel Ann Milliken. Valeria Medina, summa cum laude. Elaine Grace Loving, magna cum laude. Catherine Lauren Harper. Haley Markowski. Trevor Martin. Haley Hope Hoffman. Hannah Alkali. Cameron Noble Smith. Jenna C. Grantham, cum laude. Herman Barranca, magna cum laude. Sam McPherson. Juan Manuel Flores, Jr., cum laude. Malcolm C. Robertson. Jacob Micah Singer. Emma R. Jones. Sydney Shaver. Kelly Mejia. Brooke Kaylee Nielsen. Karime Teresa Baye. Kaylee Cullen. Danielle Ledoux. Miranda Ray George. Madison Ashburn Cross. Carmen Elizabeth Flores. Ashley Nicole Gagnon. Africa Mount Kelton. Talea Sujay Thomas. Maria Frias. Samantha Brooke Thompson. Jonathan Garcia. Petra Naki Irekwa Deborah. Eleni J. Arietta. Sitlali Janet Rosales. Jada Gillespie. Aisha Nelson. Ashley Yamila Mercedes Garcia. Vernon R. Blyden. Kendall G. Burton. Jenna Alyssa Hill. Chloe Walker. Jack Dwyer. Olivia Batson. Lauren McKeehan. Anaya Anderson. Adrian Renee Marquez. Tian Tran. Megan Leah Trung, cum laude. Nathan Doe. Michelle Garcia. Dana Lee Yanushak, cum laude. Noah Samuel Jackson. Vanessa Ben. Shade Lepe. Jocelyn Avery McDonough. Armando Jerome Ortega. Demonte Smith. Emily Palau Tamayo. Endrit Bislami. Ife Lua Stella Cole. Kiara Monet Hunter. Eileen Digma Summer. Shermaria Tierra Hardy. Kiana Rollins. Brianna Layla Clark. Carlos Roberto Salicrup Jr. Victoria Gutierrez. Mitzel Dianira Valle. Chante Katia Stacker. Trenton J. Marshall. Josephine Angela Olua Salam, cum laude. Precious Abike Obafemi. Lindsay Elizabeth Alberts. Colston Richard Quinn. Crystal D. Bennett, cum laude. This concludes presentations for the baccalaureate graduates. President Danfus will now return to the stage. Will all of the graduates please stand? Let's congratulate these graduates. Please be seated.
Graduates, with those of you with Texas State rings, can you please hold them high in the air? You may now turn your Texas State ring facing outward, symbolizing the completion of your degree here at Texas State University. And now I invite all graduates to participate in another honored tradition. Graduates, as a symbol of your new academic status, can you please move the tassel from the right side to the left? Congratulations. We want to express our appreciation to our School of Music students, Caitlin Segarra and Andrew Asante, the Texas State Ceremonial Brass Ensemble led by Joey Martin, and Voca Libre led by Craig Ahmet for their outstanding performances today. Thank you. would also like to thank those faculty who generally served as marshals for this ceremony, and Jo Beth Ostrike, Senior Lecturer in the Department of Curriculum and Instruction and Secretary of our Faculty Senate, who served as our mace bearer today. Thank you very much. Please join me in showing our appreciation for our interpreters today, Debbie Davison and Amanda Counter. And finally, I would like to thank the entire commencement team and all of our law enforcement and EMS personnel who assisted us here today. Thank you all very much. Now, for one last time, would our graduates and the faculty and staff who educated these graduates please stand and remain standing. Now, I suspect there are many parents, in addition to spouses, partners, children, grandparents, brothers, sisters, aunties, tios, cousins, and other family and friends who have supported and encouraged these graduates. Would you please stand and remain standing? Will you please join me in welcoming Texas State's new alumni? Congratulations, graduates. Now, graduates, I know that many of you have been looking forward to that celebratory jump in the San Marcos River. Remember to remove everything from your pockets, your phones, your challenge coin, and please remember to be safe if you do choose to jump. As we close our ceremony, will you please join us in singing the Texas State alma mater? Andrew will lead us, and our president of our Texas State Alumni Association will join him with the Heart of Texas hand sign. Now, following the alma mater, commencement staff will direct graduates to exit row by row using the staircase behind them, and then you can join your family and friends outside the arena. Thank you all for your attendance today. Andrew.
One more thing to do. Now you may have noticed that my stole that I'm wearing is this blue and white stole with the letters Phi Beta Kappa on it. Phi Beta Kappa is the oldest honor society in America. It was founded in 1776. Previously to yesterday, there were only 4 public institutions in the state of Texas that were a Phi Beta Kappa campus. I was in Baltimore last night to accept the recognition that we will be hosting our own Phi Beta Kappa chapter on this campus starting this coming year. Now, I know you honor students that would have been Phi Beta Kappa, you're probably thinking, well, I wish I had graduated a year later. But last year we had the bowl victory, so at least you got that. You got the first bowl games. We're excited about Phi Beta Kappa. We're excited about our football team. We want you all to come back as alumni to celebrate football and graduation ceremonies. Come back to your campus. Bring your kids back. Send your kids to Texas State. When you come back, we're going to do the Texas State cheer together. So let's do it for the first time as alumni. So I'm going to say Texas, you'll say State. Texas State. We'll do that 3 times. Don't leave me hanging. Let's just do it once so we can get out of here. Then we're going to do eat 'em up, go Cats, go. We'll do that twice, all right? You guys ready? First time as alumni. You guys ready? All right, here we go. Here's what always happens. We always do it and go, well, that wasn't good enough. Let's do it again. Let's just do it one time. You guys ready now? Texas! 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 Eat 'em up, go Cats, go! Eat 'em up, go Cats, go! Congratulations, Godspeed, class of 2024. So proud of you all.